Vinny.
And you're right, sir. And in fact, Ambassador Goyal, if there is a war that is declared between the United States and Iran, and hostilities do proliferate at this point in time, then, crude oil prices will take a severe hit. India is also going to be affected by that. So, from that perspective, there is a healthy assumption that we can make that India would not want things to flare up.
Absolutely, Vinny. You see, Iran is a country with which we have issues of connectivity. You remember Chabahar, the port in which India has invested quite heavily. But most important really is Straits of Hormuz and the connectivity to Central Asia through Chabahar port. Now, we therefore obviously do not want a conflagration in that area, which is going to go against our economic interest and also our even connectivity issue in Central Asia. The point really here is that the way Middle East and Gulf is, what are Indian options? Indian options in the area are not extreme, not huge. They're limited. We need to get along with the countries in the Middle East because of the high number of Indian population there, the population of Indian origin. We need to make sure that our connectivity through the Straits of Hormuz remains open so that we can continue to get our energy supplies. And we need to make sure that in the sense of our time-tested relationships, which includes Israel and Middle East, they are not impacted. So from that point of view, the relationships are not only important, they are actually critical. And that's the reason I said that for the Prime Minister Modi to undertake a visit to Israel at this time, when the situation in the Gulf is practically explosive with the kind of mobilization that USA has undertaken, it is inevitable. And I can say that with some confidence, it is inevitable that USA will have to undertake some kind of a military action. Otherwise, all that mobilization will really become more or less like a laughing stock. So you are there at the point, you don't know when actually USA might go to war with Iran. You do not know what the position on Iraq are going to be. Israel is actually supporting military action against Iran. And there you are, it's a tinderbox.
You're absolutely right, sir. And the term that you've used, tinderbox, is absolutely apt. Professor Rohan Gunaratna, international affairs expert, is also joining us from Singapore at this point in time. Professor Gunaratna, I hope you can hear me, sir. All right. Well, those are visuals that you see of the Prime Minister in Israel. He is likely to speak at the Knesset, which is the Israeli Parliament, in just a short while. General Sivaj, coming back to you as well. It's important to understand that Iran, the United States, Israel, as well as Russia, to a large degree, are countries that have been extremely friendly when it comes to associating with India. If you talk about the Middle East as well, sir, the kind of FTAs that we have seen, the kind of bonhomie that has been cultivated ever since 2014 has been explicitly appreciated throughout the country and the world as well. But the fact of the matter is that, whenever there is an association that happens which involves Pakistan, India is always on tenterhooks. And that's the time when you stop thinking, just about economics. You have to start thinking of deterrence. You have to start thinking of defense as well. And like you very rightly said to a number of my complicated questions, that the answer is not complex, but it is Pakistan after all that India is dealing with, and whoever Pakistan associates with, India has to make it its business to figure out some way to counter that association.
Very correct, Vineet. You have hit the nail on the head. In fact, in OIC, if you see that 57 Muslim countries group, India is not part of it, whereas India has almost the second largest Muslim population. And that has...
All right, those are live visuals coming in. General Sivaj would like to stop you there. The Prime Minister is likely to speak now. And as you can see, Israeli lawmakers are getting settled in to listen to the Prime Minister. He's the first Prime Minister who will be speaking at the Israeli Parliament.
חברות וחברי הכנסת, אני מתכבד לפתוח את הישיבה המיוחדת של הכנסת לכבוד ראש ממשלת הודו, מר נרנדרה מודי. ראש הממשלה חבר הכנסת בנימין נתניהו ורעייתו שרה.
All right, chants of Modi being heard in the Israeli Parliament. The Prime Minister is being introduced, and the excitement as well as the love for the Prime Minister is absolutely palpable in the Knesset, that's the Israeli Parliament.
מהאופוזיציה, External Affairs Minister Dr. S.J. Shankar, National Security Advisor Mr. Ajit Doval.